Hello everyone! Welcome back to another installment of Thomas & Friends Home Media Reviews. This review is on the very rare, very elusive Thomas & Bertie's Great Race, otherwise known as the Thomas TV Teddy tape. You might be wondering, why is this release so special? Why is it so rare? What the hell is TV Teddy? All those answers and more coming up here soon. For now, let's jump right into the history section of Thomas & Bertie's Great Race. So before I give you a rundown of the one time this tape was released, I need to tell you what exactly the TV Teddy series of tapes are exactly, because prior to this HMR, I had no idea what this meant. TV Teddy was an offshoot of the popular Teddy Ruxpin dolls. You know what a Teddy Ruxpin is? It's one of those teddy bears that you put the tape in his back and he talks. They were really popular back in the 80s and 90s with kids, and the TV Teddy was created as a sort of successor, sort of spin-off to the Teddy Ruxpin. And what the TV Teddy series is actually pretty interesting. This is a little bear that looks something like this. I'll throw a picture of it on the screen for you here. It looks like this. It comes with the little wireless transceiver thing. And on these TV Teddy branded videotapes, encoded into the tapes themselves is a high frequency, I guess I should say. It's a different frequency that's transmitted to this wireless receiver that you plug into the TV Teddy bear. I guess it's not wireless at that point, it's just a transceiver. But you plug it into his back, and this little bear reacts to what's going on while you're watching this tape. It's really an ingenious marketing idea, and something that was pulled off in the early 90s. I watched several videos on YouTube demonstrating what this little bear can say and do when he's reacting to a tape, and wow, he says a lot and is pretty on point. I didn't see any videos of him specifically reacting to the Thomas tape, but I saw a couple of tapes that he was reacting to, and yeah, he's pretty on point with what was going on the screen. It's amazing that this kind of live technology was pulled off back in the early 90s with, you know, RF wireless signals and analog signals, not even digital, because, you know, VHS is an analog format. So this kind of technology, as well as the teddy bear himself, came out in 1993, and coincidentally, that's when Thomas & Bertie's Great Race hit VHS. This was part of the original batch of tapes put out in 1993 to tie into this little marketing gimmick. Unfortunately, though, this little shtick didn't really last, and this was the only Thomas VHS release in the TV Teddy line, if you don't count Shining Time Station. There was a Shining Time Station VHS that was put out in this TV Teddy line. I don't remember what its title was. Here's a picture of it on the screen for you. Read the title to yourself. I don't remember what it is. But if you don't count Shining Time Station, this is the only Thomas & Friends VHS tape in this line. I personally don't count Shining Time Station. You might, and that's fine. That's the end of the history section. Let's jump right into the close-up. Alrighty, folks. Here we are for our close-up section of the TV Teddy tape of Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, Thomas & Bertie's Great Race, and Other Adventures. I really don't know why I just said the full title. I guess because it's a really long title. So, at the top here, got your Britt Allcroft logo in the left-hand corner, TV Teddy videotape series logo in the middle, and we've got this pretty cool poster here of the Thomas & Friends logo with Thomas & Bertie's Great Race and Other Adventures underneath it. Thomas and Sir Topham Hatt and a driver sticking out of his windows, featuring the voice of George Carlin. Got this TV Teddy Ready thing here at the bottom for our friends ages 3 and up, and a Yes logo down at the bottom, because Yes is the company that created this TV Teddy videotape series. Really cool poster art here. I will say, though, it's kind of hard to tell that this is the title of the release, because you got the big Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends logo there, and then kind of tiny Thomas and Bertie's Great Racing and Other Adventures down there at the bottom. So if I had to change something, I'd make this smaller and this just a teeny bit bigger. The spine, TV Teddy logo again, Thomas logo. Thomas is in the middle of the tape this time instead of on the bottom. Thomas and Bertie's Great Race. There's the Yes logo once again, and stereo VHS down there at the bottom. The back continues the TV Teddy logo. You've got a brief description of what's on the tape, as well as a snapshot, not from an episode, but from a early reader's book, which was based on Thomas and Bertie's Great Race. I remember having this book as a kid, but there it is there. This weird teddy bear creature thing with some, well, with the VHS next to him and some TV Teddy VHS tapes next to him as well. Bottom here, you've got a bunch of copyright information as well as your UPC code and technical specifications down there at the bottom. Also over here, Thomas Friends logo, and I forgot to mention, there are your stories listed there. The tape label itself looks like this. It's fairly simple. It's nice though. I like it. So because this is a VHS, there's no menu to look through, so for the first time in a long time, we're not having a menu tour. I feel like I should be playing like the opening logos of the tape and then commenting over it for you, but the opening logos are really nothing to write home about. With all that being said though, let's go ahead and head on back and answer the 5 main questions as always. Alright, so we're back from the close-up. Now it's time to answer the 5 main questions as always. Number 1, where can you pick this product up? eBay. And even at that, it's kind of a long shot if you're even going to find it on eBay. I got lucky and just stumbled on mine one late night. Number 2, is this product still being printed nowadays? Absolutely not. Number 3, should you pick this product up? Here's where the review gets a bit tricky, because half of the content that's on this tape is new. The other half is not new, the other half being the Thomas stories. They're not new. It's Terrence the Tractor, Thomas and Bertie's A Great Race, Toby's Tightrope, Trouble with Mud. All really good episodes. But they're not new. They're not exclusive to this. Which I'm kind of grateful for, because if these were exclusive to this release, then not a lot of people would have been able to actually watch these episodes. So I'm kind of happy these aren't exclusive, though it would have been kind of cool. One thing I find interesting about this tape is when you watch it, when it starts with the Thomas stories, it doesn't start with Thomas and Bertie's Great Race. It starts with the regular Thomas intro, and it shows the title of Terrence the Tractor instead of Thomas and Bertie's Great Race. This release is called Thomas and Bertie's Great Race and Other Stories. You'd think it would start with that episode. And it doesn't even use the right title for Terrence the Tractor. It uses the UK title, Thomas, Terrence and the Snow. I wonder who screwed that up. So the first half of stuff I like because it's episodes that I like, and it's kind of cool to watch them on an old analog VHS once again and just see all the really bad footage, because VHS does not age well, especially this tape. My particular copy has not aged quite well, but it still plays. It just looks really faded. The other half of this content, though, is kind of hard to understand if you don't have a TV Teddy doll with you. The other half of this content follows this guy named Anthony. The only reason I know that is because of reading the description. It says, in the Anthony's Attic shows. So it's talking about the 3 segments with this guy named Anthony. He's never named in the actual segments. You just have to figure out his name from reading the description on the back of the tape. And he's in this weird attic space, and he's got these like little plastic toys and stuff. He went to this junk sale and got a bunch of stuff, and it's weird. I'm just going to say that right now. It's weird watching this, seeing this grown man look at the camera for a solid minute, waiting for a Teddy Ruxpin bear to finish what it's saying, and then for him to speak. But without the Teddy Ruxpin bear, it's weird. I felt odd watching this, because I didn't know what was going on, because I only got half the story, you know? To be fair, the guy that plays Anthony, he does a pretty good job. He gives a good performance. Although during the second segment, he becomes Scottish for some reason, and that really doesn't make a lot of sense. That's not explained. He becomes a very blatant stereotype of a Scottish gentleman, and I don't know why. Then in the third segment, it's revealed that Anthony was just pretending to be a Scottish gentleman, and he was like, "Got you there, didn't I, gang?" "No, not really. And why are you saying gang? You're talking to a teddy bear." Maybe he thought multiple Teddy Ruxpins were going to be in the same room. I don't know. It's just these segments separating the Thomas stories, they don't have a lot of meat to them. And it feels unfair reviewing these segments because I don't know the full story, because I don't have one of those Teddy Ruxpin bears with me to hear him react to what the dude is saying on screen. I can probably guess what he's saying, but I don't know for sure what he's saying. So it's like I'm reviewing half of a story here. It's like I got halfway through a movie and then turned it off halfway through, and then I'm like, okay, I'll give it a review. Like, no, you didn't see how it ends. You didn't see certain plot points. You don't know. That makes this tape a really odd one to say if I recommend you pick it up or not. Because one, you've got the rarity factor. This tape is not easy to find. It has a reputation for being rare because you can't find this thing anywhere. You may see one pop up on eBay every now and then, but this is almost virtually impossible to find. Like I said earlier on, I just stumbled upon mine on eBay one night randomly, and I snatched it up like that. Because previously, I had saw one a few months earlier, I put it on my watch list in order to buy later, and some asshat stole it from me. So, yeah, I wasn't missing my opportunity to get my hands on this tape. And two, these are stories that we've already seen. And third, what's up with those live action segments? We don't know what's going on. I'm willing to bet a good 90% of us fandom members watching this video right now don't own the TV teddy bear. And if you do, does it still work? Because this is old technology. I mean, it breaks pretty easily. 90s technology was not built to last, folks. So it's feeling... I know what y'all are probably thinking. You're thinking he's leaning on the side of not recommend. But I can't bring myself to say that because this release is so bizarre and so unique that I can't help but say, yeah, yes, you should go out and try to find this, because this is such a rare, odd piece for anyone's collection. Yeah, I recommend Thomas and Bertie's Great Race, even though it's basically just a repack. Like I said, it's unique. It's odd, and I love that kind of stuff in a home media collection, and I'm happy I've got this one in mine. Yeah, definitely try to seek this out if you can. Number 4, where should you pick this product up? If you find it on eBay, definitely buy it there. Make sure, though, that the seller is not using a stock image of this. I've seen people get scammed too many times on stock images of products where they're just smashed to bits, or it's not the right product. Definitely look for a auction that has real pictures from the seller's actual collection. And number 5, what price should you pay? Go ahead and level with you all here. I paid almost $40. It probably was $40 looking back. We're just going to say it was $40 exactly, because I don't like saying almost. So, I paid $40 for mine. That was a couple of years ago. I am going to go out on a limb here and say this tape's value has increased maybe $5 to $10, $15 if we're going extreme. So I'd say you're looking at about $45 to $50 if you're going to find this tape. I mean, that's bare minimum pricing right there. $45 is bare minimum at this point, because this thing, it's not easy to find. Now, if you get lucky, like I did, and find it for, $35 with $5 shipping, then heck yeah, snatch that baby up as quick as possible. But realistically, you're looking at about $45 to $50. And I know that's a lot of change to drop on a Thomas VHS tape. I know. I'm not saying that, oh, absolutely, go out and do it. Oh, yeah, absolutely, buy this tape or else you're not a true fan. No, I'm saying, yeah, I'd say you should. I'm not saying you have to. It's your money. You do what you want. If you're really looking for one and you find one for close to $45, or anywhere below that, snatch it. And funny enough, I don't know why this tape is so rare. I guess because it wasn't on store shelves that much. I don't know how the TV Teddy line of tapes actually did. So maybe because the line flopped, it's so rare, but I don't know, man. It's just one of those enigmas of collecting. It's like, oh, why did this random item become so sought after and valuable? I don't know, it just did. So that, ladies and gentlemen, wraps up this HMR on Thomas and Bertie's Great Race. And that wraps up Thomas and Friends home media reviews for the rest of the year. That's right, I don't have any more plans for any new HMRs for the rest of 2020. But fear not, ladies and gents, because before I walked into the recording booth, I got a call from fake producer Dave. We are greenlit for a new season of HMR coming next year in 2021, looking at the UK DVDs that a fan sent me, Thomas Fan 261, also known as Sean. We're looking at those DVDs. We are greenlit, folks. We're new season, at least 8 new episodes coming next year. I'm excited for it. I can't do it this year, though. Too much of a time crunch. Plus, I've got new stuff coming over the next couple of weeks on the regular HMR side. So we're done with Thomas and Friends HMR for the rest of this year. Doesn't mean we can't come back for supplementals if Mattel, puts out some Christmas stuff. Oh, shoot. I almost forgot the Magic Railroad Blu-ray. Yeah, that's coming out soon. That'll actually be the last episode for 2020. Sorry, I scared you all there. Yes, I'm covering the Magic Railroad 2020 Blu-ray released by Shout Factory. At the time of this recording, I don't have the Blu-ray yet. It's not out commercially. I have it on pre-order from Shout Factory. It'll get here as soon as it can. And when it gets here, I promise I will get that HMR out to you as quick as I possibly can. So that will be the last Thomas and Friends HMR for 2020. Although I guess technically I wasn't lying, because this is the last regular HMR for 2020. So technically I wasn't lying there. But I hope you all are so excited for that supplemental. I hope you're even more excited for that new batch of episodes coming next year. I'm excited for it. I'm more excited for the concept of actually moving into 2021, because 2020 has kind of sucked. Am I right? Funny, the world sucks jokes. People have said 2020 has sucked so many times, it just absolutely has just lost all meaning for me at this point. Anyway, if it's not next week, it'll be in a couple of weeks. There's a new announcement video coming to the channel for regular HMR. I'm going to be announcing the mini-series we're going to be covering in October. That's 4 episodes long. And then after that, who knows? I think I'm planning another mini-series in December, and Season 3 of HMR, regular HMR I should say, is being worked on. We're finalizing the schedule. I'm getting started on watching some of the films that I'm going to cover. In it, it's looking great. Channel is only going up from here, folks. More content being planned. I'm excited to move into the future with you all by my side. So with that all being said, thank you all so much for watching this HMR. Thank you all so much for watching every other HMR I put out this year. But the year's not over yet. I don't know why I'm talking like it's New Year's, and I'm thanking you all for watching the entire year's worth of videos. There's more stuff coming, I swear. Thank you all so much for watching. Good night, everybody. Oh, I was just about to start, too. Okay, now that we got that out of the system.